All right, this is a quotient rule. So it's u over v is a quotient and derivative. So I give you the formula here for your reference. So I have u dash v minus uv dash all over v squared. Okay, so it's a quotient rule. Don't forget it's minus and over v squared. So that's the difference from the product rule. So here's the questions. It's pretty big and complicated, but I'm going to show you how simple it will be after using my quotient rule. So all over square root of 2x squared minus 5. Right, so these are the questions. So how I'm going to using my quotient rule to do it. So I'm going to take the top numerator as my u. So I get the u is equals to x squared plus 1. So then my u dash is equals to, I'm going to using power rule again. So 2 come down and x to the power of 1 left. So that's my u dash, pretty simple. And then the next one is my v. So all the denominator is my v. So too easy to differentiate, I'm going to write my v into 2x squared minus 5 to the power of half. As a square root, we can change to power of half. So this way is easy for you to differentiate. So v dash. Power rule again, half going down, and leave me the top is half minus 1, give me negative half. And don't forget your chain rule with inside differentiation, which is give me 4x. Yes. And then to able to using v dash easily, then I have to simplify first to make nice and simple. So 2 and 4 simplify into 2x left on the top. As power of negative half, give me to the denominator with the square root 2x squared minus 5. Since the negative half means 1 over square root. Okay, so this is v dash already. So now let's back to do the question here. So I'm gonna making, so the top is gonna be u dash v. So u dash is 2x and the v is square root of 2x squared minus 5. And then don't forget the minus uv dash. My u is x squared plus 1. I'm extending this fraction. Okay. And the times the v dash. V dash is 2x over square root of 2x squared minus 5. And don't forget I have v squared on the denominator, which is 2x squared minus 5 to the power half. That's my v. And then I square it. So later on I can cancel the square root. Half and 2 become a nice simple denominator. Okay, so that's pretty much my quotient rule. I'm going to show you. So the first part here is the u dash v here is become my big parts here. And the second part, uv dash, is become these big parts. And the last part, v squared, is now become here. So I'm pretty much using the quotient rule formula to make this question differentiated finished. But of course, it's not finished yet. I need to do a lot of tidy up work. So it's a big fraction here. So the next problem is how I'm going to simplify these big fractions. As you can see, I have fractions over another denominator, which is fraction of fractions. So how I'm going to tackle this problem is I'm going to making, look, we have so many common things in here. We have the square root of 2x squared minus 5 in here, and in here. So what I'm going to do is I'll play these tricks. I'm going to times top and the bottom by the common things here, which is square root of 2x squared minus 5 on the top and also on the bottom. Why this is allowed to do it? Do you know why? Because this whole thing I times on, that actually is equals to 1. So make no difference. I still keep the same questions, but Once I times this square root 2x squared minus 5, it's going to make a huge difference with my fraction. Will become magically simple. So let's see what's going on after times. So firstly, this part here, I'm going to make different colors. Which color I'm going to use? This one, the green. Okay, so this part times this one top. So the square root is going to be disappeared. So leave me with just 2x with 2x squared minus 5. How simple is that? Very good, no square root. And now the second part here, I'm going to using maybe these colors. Okay. So it's this whole fraction here, this part here, times this again. So as you can see, the 2 square root 2x squared minus 5 are going to cancel each other. So then just leave me with minus x squared plus 1 times 2x. Nice. And the denominator, again, last one here. So don't forget to first cancel the half and the 2 first, which give me just 2x minus 2x squared minus 5. Okay, I can make it black. 2x squared minus 5. And then don't forget you also times that on the bottom to make balance CC times on the numerator. Don't forget times the denominator, then we make equivalent fractions. Okay, so it's already pretty nice compared to the first sentence we made, a very big quotient rule, but now becomes so simple. So the next step is just expanding your numerator and make just more simple. So 2x times 2x squared minus 5 gives us 4x cubed minus 10x. Good. And then next one is negative 2x cubed. Don't forget it's minus 2x. And then with denominator, we can leave at this form, or if you like to, I can put it into just 1 square root of 2x squared minus 5 to the power of 3. Why 3? Because I bring this one back into the square root, so it gives us a square, and with the original one here together give me 3. So I can leave this part look simple, or if you don't like this one, you can just leave this one here. No problem. So now continue last step, we almost there. And that will be nice and neat as a final answer. So then just like on the numerator. So let's just make it clear. 4x cubed and a negative 2x cubed, just like terms give me 2x cubed. And then the other one is negative 10x squared and a negative 2x squared give me negative, I'll make black, negative 12x. That's it. Pretty nice as a final answer after this big quotient rule. We're done.